Okay, can you speak to the growth and dramatic academic gains that have been made in reading in Rachel Doblick's classroom?
Yes, I've been working with Rachel for the last 2 years, and last year with her students, when she was working very closely with them, she was able to make over 2 years of growth in a single year. This year, that number is likely to be much higher, since by the middle of the year, they are already at 1 year of growth within one semester. And I think that has a lot to do with a lot of the strategies she's using in this classroom. She works very closely with her co-teacher to make sure that they are addressing the needs of all of their students. They're having students close read a lot of the texts, which are very rigorous. Rachel's students are also frequently talking to each other about what they're reading, and so they're not just reading and then writing down their answers. They're communicating, turning and talking, pulling evidence from the text to be able to support their thinking, which is allowing them to better comprehend and also show what they know based on what they're reading. And so I would expect that by the end of this year, her kids will make way more than 2 years of growth based on what they've been able to accomplish so far this year. And not just her high kids moving, but if you look at her tracker, it's also her low kids who are moving significantly.
Okay, can you share a little bit about your experience having Zach in the classroom this year?
Yeah, he was very nervous at the beginning of the school year, as was I, and he went from very low self-confidence, working with school, not liking school, not wanting to go to school, to he's really grown, and he's way more confident now. He likes school. He's slipped up and actually told me he enjoys reading for the first time, and he likes math, and I'm way more confident about him moving into the 4th grade. I never thought I'd get to this point. I was really nervous about him, and I think he'll do well now. So.
Okay, can you speak to your experiences having Sydney in Miss Doblick's class?
Yes. Sydney was very nervous at the beginning of the year. She wanted to be homeschooled really, really badly. And when I found out they were doing a team teaching, it really helped relieve some of my fears. And Sydney took to it right away and has absolutely loved her experience this year. So I'm so grateful that they've taken to the idea of the whole child, and they really love Sydney in a personal way, plus their experience in education and reading has helped Sydney improve over 2 years of reading this year, and she's excited to go to school, and that made all the difference in her love of learning, that these teachers could bring that to her. They've been with her every step of the way. They've been with me every step of the way, and what they're doing, and information, and informing me of their teaching styles, and it's been a very, very positive experience for our whole family. Sydney comes home and is excited to read. She wants to read out loud all the time. She's anxious to do her homework, and it's just such a different experience than it's been before.
How do you think that her experience this year will help her in the future?
I think planting that seed and that love of learning is going to help her continue to want to grow and progress, because she has loved it so much that she wants to be a teacher when she grows up, and she'll go home and she'll play teacher almost every day, and if her friends are there, they're playing teacher. So the seed is planted, and that's all it takes, is someone to love and show the way, and she will, I think it'll be with her throughout the rest of her school years. Besides the fact that now that she's almost caught up to grade level, that she can read, that it's exciting to her, and she's not afraid. She didn't have to get pulled out this year for reading, and I think she didn't like to be feeling different, and so she feels very much included and very much a part of the class. So.
Wonderful, thank you.